Coming up next, the Jazz taking on the Suns. For the Utah Jazz, a mixed bag for this team to start this season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Suns, Jazz, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Paxson. Evans out there with Rivers. Then there's Williamson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, you've got Armstrong. Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ayton. And it's Booker in at the 2. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotation.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. Well, I'm excited to see how they come out.
Yep, that one goes in there.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Williamson. And a miss there on the triple. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Williamson after the made shot from Armstrong. And it's Williamson missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Armstrong passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Williamson against Armstrong, and it's Williamson missing.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Armstrong kicks to Booker. Pass to Giannis. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Williamson. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Here is Armstrong, following the bucket by the Jazz. 2 points. That one goes. Armstrong's got his second basket of the night. Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Ayton on the wing. Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Armstrong dishes to Ayton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now, here's Paxson. 11 points last game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Armstrong. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he banks in the layup. Armstrong's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Jazz trail by 11. Paxson with the ball. Still without a basket. And stolen by Ayton. And here's Armstrong. Ayton a screen. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Pierce. In transition, here come the Jazz. Jones, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Ayton a screen on Paxson. Fires for 3, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Armstrong. 9 points in the game so far. Also major off the 4 news for MP. Just announced his brand new signature shoe will be releasing soon.
And Jordan is a brand that pretty much every basketball player would love to be associated with. They saw something they liked in MP, and the feeling was mutual, and the rest is history.
Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Pierce. 9 points last game out. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Rivers a screen on Armstrong. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
There's the screen. Here's Armstrong. And the rejection by Evans. Fires from way outside. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Armstrong is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Garrett. And it's Simpson in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now here's Fresh. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Utah with the ball. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Jones slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Fresh. In the game against Boston, very impressive.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Utah. They trail by 18. Jones kicks to Williamson. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Williamson's got 5 points so far. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. So both teams making some changes here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Jazz. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, the Suns. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. Here is Paxson. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now Armstrong. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Evans. Floats it up for Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Johnson against Paxson. Pass to Hardy. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Off target from three-point range. Pierce against Armstrong. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 10 points for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Inside, Evans. No good, unable to end this run. Suns lead by 22. Now here's Fresh. 18 points for him. Booker outside. Over Pierce. Again, Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. Pierce against Armstrong. Pierce the pass to Hardy. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Booker. High post try, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the Jazz call time here. Jazz with some changes. Rivers comes in for Hardy. And Williamson subbed in for Pierce. 32 seconds left to play in the first half.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Fresh. He's got 18. Clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Lets the three fly. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Here's Paxson. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Phoenix Suns.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the oatmeal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, for the Suns, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rivers out there with Evans. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Paxson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
I got it.
Williamson with it. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Armstrong. He's got 18. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Evans. One-on-one here. No good from Paxson.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here is Armstrong. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by Johnson. Paxson passes to Williamson. A three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Now here's Fresh. He's tightly guarded. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Booker. Here's Armstrong. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Williamson. 5 points in the game.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
2 minutes.
Now Armstrong. Booker outside. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 10 points.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
1:44 left to play here in the third. Now here's Paxson. Still scoreless. Lays it up and fakes it in.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Armstrong with it. He's got 22. Comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Paxson outside. Misses the three.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Booker's shot is good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here is Williamson. 5 points in the game. It's Evans, top of the key. Offensive rebound over Ayton. And it's Evans missing, and it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Armstrong. That one drops for him. Armstrong's got 24.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Over in the corner, Williamson. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
3-point field goal.
Here is Armstrong. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Phoenix going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it...
Changing it up here. And the Suns call time here. They're in front by 19. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 21.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
They've got Garrett. Armstrong is out there with Walton. And it's Champagnie in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Armstrong against Ellis. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
15-foul. At the line for Phoenix, Armstrong taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Utah. Pass to Ellis, over Armstrong. The Jazz with another miss. Puts up a 3. It's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And tonight, not just a regular season win. It also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan.